Good morning and welcome to Unity of Wilmington, everyone. I'm Reverend Ellen Contente, and it is the Sunday before Christmas. There is so much holiday joy and cheer and buzzing going on, so we're so happy to have you with us today. I invite you, if you are able, to stand and join our celebration singers in our first holiday song.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Good tidings to you and your kin. Good
Tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Good morning, everybody. It's so good to see you all today on this Sunday before Christmas, the fourth Sunday in Advent. I'm Shirley Molito. I'll be your platform host for today. Is there anyone here for the first time? Oh, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. If you have not received one already, our ushers have a welcome packet for you. It gives a little bit of information about our spiritual center. And there's also a contact card if you'd like to be on our mailing list. We'd be happy to send you our weekly email blast. It takes a lot of people to put this service together. On the slide behind me, list just a few of the people that put this service together. Let's give them some acknowledgement. Thank you all. Please join me in stating our mission and our vision statement. Our mission: Unity of Wilmington is a vibrant, loving, spiritual community, expanding consciousness and personal transformation. And our vision is, united in love, the world celebrates joy, abundance, and harmony. And from that comes our statement of truth. Please say this with me. There is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotence. And from that truth, our three affirmations flow. Say them with me, please. I am a beloved expression of God. I am here for a holy purpose. I am in the right place and the right time, right now. And now hear the daily word. The daily word for Sunday, December 22nd, is joy. Please read the affirmation with me. My Advent journey leads me to joy. There is a stirring in the air that calls me to rejoice. The imminent birth of the Christ into humanity is an exciting time. Joy is the welcoming of unconditional love and the deep knowing that it is the birthright of all the world's beings. It is the awe felt at the birth of a baby, the scent of crisp, clean air, or watching a comet flare across the night sky. These are some of the wonders that bring me joy. I need not wait for these serendipitous happenings to awaken my joy. As I have embarked on the Advent journey, I have grown in faith, peace, and love. With joy, my Advent journey is nearing completion. This wonderful feeling of deep contentment, a full heart, and a tranquil mind leads to the expectancy of the birth of the Christ within, the greatest gift that I could receive. And the Bible verse for today is from the Gospel of Matthew, the 2nd chapter, the 10th verse. When they saw the star had stopped, they were overwhelmed with joy. And now it is my great pleasure to invite the Reverend Ellen Contente to the platform.
Thank you, Shirley.
Mm-hmm.
I broke it. Now, there we go. Joy! Joy to the world. It sounds like I am now officially on. I'm powered up. So welcome everyone again to our Sunday before Christmas service. And it's so nice to see some new faces. Welcome everyone that are joining here in the service and joining online. And it is time for our meditation. So before we get into the music and the message, I invite everyone just to get comfortable in your seat, although you all look very comfortable. I invite you to close your eyes if that's comfortable for you as we do our meditation. So taking a nice deep breath in and release. And let's just settle into our seats, letting all the busyness of the morning go. And just being here right now with each other. And starting to allow that feeling of joy to come forward, to bubble up, to be who you are. Bringing to mind what you find most joyful this time of year. Taking inventory of the people in your life. Those that bring you the most joy. And those that you need to express more love to, that need joy. And looking about your home and all the things and stuff in your life that brings you joy. Pictures of loved ones or pictures someone painted that are beautiful and joyful to look at. That comfy couch that you enjoy sitting on. A refrigerator filled with food and drink. All the blessings in your life. And breathing in and recognizing that you deserve all the joy. It is a joyful time of year, and everyone deserves joy. And sending out that feeling of joy out from your heart to those around you. See that it catches fire and it spreads. And joy is a ripple effect from person to person, community to community, nation to nation. Filled with joy, we uplift each other. Filled with joy, we soften sorrow. Filled with joy, we're filled with hope. Take a moment to place one person, one situation, one event in your heart that needs joy and love right now. And feel the warmth. Feel the love. Feel the joy. Let's take a deep breath in. Very slowly exhale. One more. A joy-filled breath. Breathing in. Filled with joy. And knowing that we can never be separated from this joy, because this is at the core of who we are. Joyful, loving, divine beings. And so let's slowly bring our awareness back. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. When you're ready, you can go ahead and open up your eyes. Thanks, Katie. Thank you, gentlemen. And it is now my joyful honor to invite Terrell to sing as he so beautifully does. So let's give him a round of applause, everyone.
The world waits for a miracle. The heart longs for a little bit of hope. Oh come, Emmanuel. A child prays for peace on earth, and she calling out from a sea of hurt. Oh come, Emmanuel. And can you hear the angels singing glory to the light of the world? Glory to the light of the world is here. The drought breaks with the tears of a mother. The baby cry is a sound of love. Come down, Emmanuel. He is the song for the suffering. He is Messiah, the Prince of Peace, who has come. He has come, Emmanuel. Glory to the light of the world, for all who wait, for all who hunger, Emmanuel, Emmanuel. The world waits for a miracle. The heart longs for a little bit of hope. Oh come, Emmanuel.
I think Emmanuel has come. Let's give Terrell another round of applause. Katie, Mitch, Justin, we are so blessed with such an incredible community of talent here in Wilmington. So, wow, thank you so much, everyone. So can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, all right, good, because I was really not happy not being able to have a, if I had to hold a mic, that would be challenging. I mean, obviously, I could hold a mic. I was holding a mic. But then I wouldn't be able to use my hands, and you guys know how much I love to use my hands. So, as most of you know, I like to have a, playful talk. So that's why I chose that picture, the Christ in you, and it's really the Christmas in you is what my talk is going to be about today. But the Christ in you is you recognizing who you are. As Terrell sang, as Shirley talked about in the Daily Word, it's recognizing that we are the embodiment of the Christ consciousness. It is that power, the energy that is divine man. So the Christmas in you is also about what does Christmas mean to you? And can we remember who we are through this really, really busy, crazy season? So, it's also the time, as we know, of good tidings and cheer. How many of you are looking forward to having some cheer this time of year? A few of you? Oh, I want to hear everyone. There we go. As I've been sharing, I have already started my Christmas celebration way back, I think it was before Thanksgiving, whenever Hallmark put up all of their Christmas movies. I've been working my way through all of them, and last night I watched one that took place in Scotland. And anybody catch that one yet? Terrell, you must have seen that one as well. He has, because who doesn't want to see, a Scottish kilt on a good-looking gentleman or a good-looking woman or any person, right, dancing around and singing Christmas carols. So, it is that time of holiday spirit. It's also the time of year where you can literally sit in front of a dead tree eating candy out of socks. Notice what candy are in those socks. Where is Liz? I don't know if Liz is here today. But it's See's candy. How many of you bought your See's candy? There you go. They will be in our stockings at home because I bought some not knowing who I was going to give them to, and I'm like, they're perfect stocking stuffers. So, it is that time of the year where, it can be very meditative, it could be very serious. Obviously, for a lot of people, it's also a very religious holiday, Christmas, but it also can be a time of merriment. It could be a time of merriment. I didn't even grow up celebrating Christmas. I grew up celebrating Hanukkah, which actually is on Christmas Eve night, or Christmas Day night is the first night of Hanukkah. So it's definitely a time that we get to celebrate many different things as well. So my affirmation for us today is, I am the embodiment of love, joy, and merriment. So let's say that together. I am the embodiment of love, joy, and merriment. Because it should be a merry holiday. We should be merry all year round. We should be joyful all year round. But it's not always easy to be joyful when there's so much going on. When there's so many things, you turn the news on and it's like, whoa, why did that have to happen? Do we not recognize our own humanity? And so it can be really challenging. And so I wanted this service to be light. I wanted this service to be light. So my first quote today, you can tell a lot about a person by the way they handle three things: a rainy day, lost luggage, and tangled Christmas tree lights. All right, how many of you have opened up that box and all your Christmas tree lights were tangled up? Oh, look around, folks. We've all experienced that. You know, that frustration. Right? Oh my goodness, I thought I tied these up really nice and neat so that next year when I open the box, I could just. Very easy to be able to put my lights up on the tree. Well, it didn't happen in our house either. We had to untangle a lot of those lights. A lot of those lights don't work anymore, right? Then you're like, why is this one not working? And it's like you have to get rid of the whole string if one light isn't working. And in life, right, we focus, unfortunately, too often on that one little thing that's not working, right? That one little thing that is not working. And we're complaining about it. We are like, oh my goodness, why can't things work out? All I wanted to do was just put the lights up on the tree, and now I've got to spend hours and hours untangling them, finally give it up, and then go to Walmart to get some new lights, new decorations, whatever it happens to be. And then we're dealing with all of those crowds. I had to go pick up one thing, I think a food item, or maybe it was toilet paper, I don't remember. It was one thing. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm waiting in hours and hours of lines because everybody's doing last minute Christmas shopping. I'm like, I just wanted to buy this one thing, just this one thing. So when we're stressed, when we're overwhelmed, when we've got so many things going on, it's easy to just forget what this season's all about. And the season isn't all about buying Christmas presents, although it seems like it is, right? It seems like it's all about just buying gifts for each other. Not that there's anything wrong with buying gifts for each other, especially if that's your love language. Anybody have their love language as gifts? Anyone in this room? Well, I see a few hands. Some of you are probably thinking, what is she even talking about? Love language. Well, the 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman talks about, how we experience love and how we express love. Well, my daughter is a gifter. That's her love language, is gifts. And I probably shared this story once before when she was about 4 or 5, something like that, I don't remember, but really young. And it must have been shortly after a birthday or Christmas or Hanukkah. And there were no more gifts. And she was like, Mom, how come you don't leave gifts for me anymore? Because they had bunk beds, and the desk was built underneath the bed. And she shared a room with her twin brother. So she would ask me, Mom, there's never any gifts when I wake up in the morning. And I'm thinking, what kind of a child am I raising that expects gifts all the time? And this is how I discovered the 5 Love Languages. I found this book by Gary Chapman called The 5 Love Languages, and gifts, acts of service, words of affirmation, physical touch, and quality time are 5 love languages. And there was like a light bulb went off. Aha! It's not that she's greedy or she always, or materialistic or doesn't value love or the way I would express it. No, this is just how she likes to experience love. And so the reason I'm telling you this whole story is because Christmas is her favorite holiday because it's filled with gifts. And she loves to wrap them. She loves to have boxes of them. And so I feel compelled to want to have a lot to give to her. One year, I think we wrapped a whole bunch of empty boxes and put them in a giant box just so she could have a lot of gifts to unwrap because I didn't have the budget, of course, to buy all the things she wanted. But when we think about, how do we act when things are not the way we want them to be? Are we that toddler that's throwing a temper tantrum when it's raining outside on that picnic? Or do we get our galoshes and our rain bonnet and do we go, and have some fun? Singing in the Rain, one of my favorite movies. Do we get frustrated when we lose our luggage? How many of you have traveled and your suitcase didn't arrive? Anyone? Yeah, a few of us. Right. That's why you have to think ahead and make sure that you're wearing your best stuff and 4 layers. That way, at least you have a change of clothes. But what's the silver lining if they lose your luggage? Well, I'm just going to go buy some new stuff. Just going to go buy some new stuff. Or we recognize what is truly most important is I arrived at my destination and I get to go be with the people I want to be with, or I'm in that resort that I want to be in. And when we have tangled Christmas lights, do I have the patience to untangle them? Do I have the presence of mind to be present? Am I recognizing really what the real gift is here? Like, wow, I have Christmas lights. I have a tree to put them on. I have a house to put my tree in. I have a roof over my head. And at the end of the day, if I have enough money in my wallet, I could go buy more Christmas lights. So recognizing that Christmas, that Christ in you, that Christ consciousness is what is allowing you or reminding you of who you truly are, which is not this materialistic human being, it's the divine expression of God, and God is love. And so I am going to love everyone and everything, even tangled Christmas lights, no matter what. No matter what. And I've been challenged. I shared last week, my husband and I had some challenges just putting the tree together. When it comes out of the box, when it's an artificial tree, which is usually the ones that come out of a box, right? The artificial ones. No, I don't know, maybe do they ship real trees in boxes? They might. When we bought real trees, we've gone to the field and we picked out, usually a Charlie Brown tree. We went to see the Charlie Brown Christmas at Leland Community Center or Cultural Center last Wednesday. Did anybody else get to see that show? It was cute. It was really cute. It reminded me of our Charlie Brown Christmas tree. And it's like, you know what? I think I actually like that better than the big tree. At least you don't have to try to put all the things in, and then you got to make them come down, and then you got to fluff up all the little branches. And then after you're done fluffing them all up, then you realize, oh, I got to put the lights on. Now I got to fluff them down again, put the lights in them, and then fluff them out again. That almost killed our marriage. I mean, it literally almost killed our marriage. It's like, but I think over the years, we've started to learn, oh, maybe we just put the lights in the center, just leave them on the tree. There's no law that says you have to take that down. Just leave it on the tree. So next year when we open up that box, if we don't get the Charlie Brown tree, the lights will already be there. Then you put the branches in, then you open them up and put on your decorations. But it takes these things for us to learn our lesson. We're constantly given lessons, as I shared last week as well. So if you're impatient and you haven't learned how to be patient, the universe is going to keep giving you those opportunities to practice being patient. If you haven't learned to be loving in every situation, the universe is going to give you those opportunities, and they're going to present people to you that are going to press your buttons. They are going to hit every button. And you're like, breathe, breathe. This is a joyful time of year. Why are we all here? Right? Remember who we are. And so our journey is to get to that place to remember who we are and why we're here, which is to live joyful, loving lives. All right, so there are 3 stages of man. He believes in Santa Claus. He does not believe in Santa Claus. He believes he is Santa Claus. So think about that. Yeah. Children are excited for Santa, right? They believe in the Santa Claus. They believe in St. Nicholas. They believe that they're going to wake up in the morning, Christmas morning, and all those presents are going to be under the tree. And, one of our favorite movies that we've watched every year for Christmas Eve is The Polar Express. How many of you have seen that movie? Right? And if you've watched it online, everyone, go ahead and share your favorite scene from that film. And it's a whole story about rekindling that Christmas spirit and remembering who you are, because he believes in Christmas, but he's at that age where he's just not so sure anymore. Like, how could this one man from the North Pole deliver all these presents to children all over the world? And I always wondered about all the apartments, because I grew up outside of New York City. I'm like, how did Santa do that? Right? There's no chimneys, and there's 1,000,001 people living in that city, and he literally has to go all around the entire world. So you move from that stage of believing to, oh, yeah, there's no Santa. I saw my dad dressed up, right, in your household, and my dad didn't dress up in Santa, but other people's families, right? So you recognize, oh, that's not real. That's not real. But as we get older, we recognize the true magic of this time of the year. We may have to remind ourselves. So I live with a man who, you can look in the back, that's my husband, Jose, back there. He is Santa. He never not believed in Santa. He always believed in that magic. He always believed in that magic. And so I was thinking about this, like the 3 stages of divine man, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So our first stage is believing in a God out there, right? God up in heaven, God out there, God outside of me. A lot of us were raised in different religions that taught that, right? God is out there. And we pray to that God to bring us whatever it is we need: health, prosperity, joy, relationships, food, shelter, whatever it is. We pray to this God out there. That's stage 1. Children would sit by their bed and pray. And then we move to stage 2, where, wait a second, God didn't answer my prayers. How could a God let what's happening out there happen? And so we think, God's fickle. He answered your prayer, but not mine. That's the second stage for a lot of people. The third stage is recognizing, oh, wait a second. I am a divine expression of God. I have the power within me to change my life. I have the power, the love, the joy, the prosperity, the strength, the will. I'm trying to remember all 12 powers that I have. And so the wise man recognizes their divinity. But we don't have to go through all 3 stages. That's the beauty of unity, is that we can recognize at whatever age we are, and we teach this in our youth ed program, you are a divine expression of God. God is not out there. Heaven isn't, after you pass. Hell isn't a place you go to if you, miss the mark in your life. No, it's right here, right now. Heaven on earth, peace on earth. We sing that song at the end of every service, and I'm like, when are we going to really experience it? When we believe it. When every single person believes that they are Christ within. Right? Jesus Christ, Jesus was his name. Christ was what he was called, as the anointed one, as the enlightened one. We can all be enlightened. We don't have to wait until we're 100 years old. So Christ is the God possibility within each person. Within each person. And I think that's what this time of the year can really remind us. Because Jesus' teachings were not about the depravity of man, but about the divinity of man. He told everyone, you can do what I can do better. Right? There are things that I do you can do too, and greater things shall you if you have the faith. So the question is, do we have the faith to believe that we are that divine Christ consciousness? Right? I'm not suggesting we all walk around and say, I am God. Although my minister used to do that. He would say that. I am God. You are God. She is God. It is God. Everything is God because it's infused with that divine energy. So that's, wow, how powerful is that to think and believe and know that I have the power within. God is the allness. It's the potential that we all have. So I want to read a little passage here from Practical Metaphysics about this principle. Let me find the right page, page 43. There we go. So, you are a potential Christ. You can only understand yourself or fulfill this thought of humankind. Know thyself. When you come to see that the divine reality of you is the Christ of you, it's the I am of you, it's the God possibility of you. The God possibility of you. So at this time of the year, when we are running around, shopping, cooking, cleaning, packing, traveling, doing all the things that we do this time of year, take a moment and remember. Remember who you are. Remember why you are. Our purpose on this planet, I believe, is to spread joy. Our purpose is to love each other. Even if we don't like each other, can we love someone we don't like? Can I allow that person to have different views than me, different opinions than me, different religions than me? Right? There's many paths to God. There's many paths to enlightenment and higher consciousness. There's no one right way. There is the love way. Now, our lessons today, I am divine and I am joyful. I want everybody to say that together. I am divine, I am joyful. And especially this time of year. This can be the most stressful time of year, but it should be, and it can be, the most joyful time of year. And if we have joy in our hearts and love in our hearts, and we remind ourselves who we are, then we're going to keep spreading it, that ripple effect, all the time, everywhere, no matter what. So let's finish up with our affirmation. I am the embodiment of love, joy, and merriment. And you know what? I want to hear that again, filled with joy. Ready? I am the embodiment of love, joy, and merriment. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Okay. So it is that time of joyful giving. And for those of you that are new to us, we provide many different ways that you can donate. And again, we really appreciate all of your donations. It keeps the lights on and lets us bring you these wonderful services. So I invite up my celebration singers. And we're going to do the mudra. Ready? Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is.
I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am, and all I do is a blessing to the world.
I know that these blessings go forth to heal, prosper, and bless, because this is just God in action. And it's with gratitude and thanksgiving that I say thank you. And I release my word knowing it's done, and together we say, and so it is. Thank you. All right, well, I'd like to invite up Miss Shirley for our announcements. You can give her a round of applause.
Woo. Thank you, Reverend Ellen. Joy, remembering joy today. So many announcements going on here. Up to Christmas, we still have a packed schedule. So the first announcement I'd like to share with you is there is kirtan in the sanctuary here at 12:30. So join us here after you have a little snack in the community room. Coming up this week, Tuesday the 24th, from 8 o'clock to 1 is our lasagna project. It is a Meals on Wheels project. There is a sign-up sheet in the community room. I think many of you who are participating have already met with Annette. She will send out an email with some more details coming up. So that's going to be a great project, a lot of fun. Our Christmas Eve service this week is 5 p.m. So make sure that's on your calendar. There was a little bit of misunderstanding about when that was. 5 p.m. right here. It's going to be a lot of fun. Coming up next week, Monday, January 6th, next month, the 6th, at 12 noon is Dr. Reverend Ellen's women's group. The title of that meeting is New Beginnings, so join her for that, please. For more events, check out our Unity Will website, check out the community room. There's a calendar on the door. Go to our Facebook page, or just talk to your friends and join us for these great events. We would like to honor today our worship and music teams. If you are part of those teams, please stand up and be recognized. Thank you for your work. We are still soaring. We have a little bit of time left to soar in 2024, so that board back there with the Post-it notes is the place to share your victories, your joys. And next Sunday, the 29th, there will be a sign-up sheet on that back table with our welcome team. We are going to invite 10 people to come up here and share something meaningful that happened to them this year. And that will inspire us too. So consider doing that next week. And now we are going to light the Advent wreath. So I'm asking Nina to please come up and help me with that. The lighter is back there. And we are going to light the candles of hope, peace, love, and joy today. Those affirmations that have taken us through the season. And the theme for today, if you haven't figured it out, is joy. A spiritual definition of joy is the state of being that radiates from within. It is a sense of contentment that transcends what's going on in the world around us and comes from connecting with our inner selves and the higher power that guides us. Joy swells in the presence of gratitude. It nudges us to open our eyes wider when life seems to be less than joyous. As we use the power of joy as part of our belief system or as a core value, we not only discover an increase in joy and light, but by example, encourage others to do the same. As we come to the last days of Advent, consider this affirmation. How might you bring joy and light to others today? Thank you, Nina. And now I would like to invite Terrell to come back up and sing his second song.
Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Ooh yeah, we've been waiting all year for this night. When the snow is glistening on the trees outside, all the stockings are by the fireside, waiting for Santa to arrive. And all the love will show, all the children know it's Christmas time, and all the kids will see the gifts under the tree. It's the best time of year for the family. It's a wonderful feeling. Let the love fill the room from the floor to the ceiling. It's that time of year. Christmas time is here. And with a blessing from above, God sends you his love, and everything's okay. Merry Christmas, happy holiday. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holiday. Yeah. Bells are ringing, it's time to scream and shout. Everybody's playing 'cause school's out, celebrating the special times we share. Happiness 'cause love is in the air, and all the love will show 'cause everybody knows it's Christmas time, and all the kids will see the gifts under the tree. It's the best time of year for the family. It's a wonderful feeling that the love filled the room from the floor to the ceiling. It's that time of year. Christmas time is here, and with a blessing from above, God sends you his love, and everything's okay. Merry Christmas, happy holiday. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holiday. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holiday. No matter what your holiday, it's time to celebrate. It's the best time to put your worries aside. See the world by your side. It's Christmas time. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holiday. Merry Christmas, sing it with me. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holiday. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holiday. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, happy holiday. Feeling, let the love fill the room from the floor to the ceiling. It's that time of year. Christmas time is here, and with the blessing from above, God sends you his love, and everything's okay. Merry Christmas, happy holiday. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and happy holiday. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, and happy holidays.
Oh, thank you, Terrell. Woo! Katie, Justin, Mitch. Wow. Happy holidays. Don't you all feel a little more joyful than when you walked in? Yes, absolutely. And it's so nice to see all of these beautiful Christmas trees, and it's definitely worth tangled lights to make them look so beautiful. So before we close out our service today, we have someone we'd like to honor and celebrate. As a lot of you know, our wonderful, amazing, incredible admin person, office manager, is stepping down from her role to explore other opportunities, and we want to thank her for the work that she's done and how she's blessed this community. So Cecilia, would you mind coming up? We want to thank you. We have a card, and Lainey, our board president, has some flowers for you, and another card, and our...
This is Christmas.
So if you would like to say something.
Wow, this is a little overwhelming. I wasn't quite expecting this.
That's why it's a surprise.
I thought I would be doing like the bulletin for Christmas Eve instead of this. Thank you all. I really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure to serve this community for the last year, and I see nothing but happiness, joy, abundance in the future. So, thanks.
You know, Cecilia has really brought a level of light, a level of clarity, and just taken this whole center to another spiritual experience.
Oh, thank you.
And we thank you so very, very much. Wow.
Don't make me cry.
Oh, I mean, it's just amazing. I wish, you know, you got to be here. As a matter of fact, everybody, Christmas Eve night, I hope she's here. We're going to have a good party.
Have a party.
Reverend Ellen and I are going to be sharing this. We're going to give a powerful message about how you can not only experience Christmas, but take Christmas home with you. So be sure to come out on Christmas Eve and share that with us. But you're the one that made it happen.
Aw, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Let's give her another big hand.
Thank you. So we're going to have a luncheon to celebrate Cecilia in our community room after service. So please stay, enjoy, and you can spend some time with Cecilia, with Dr. Herbert and myself, and each other. That's what fellowship is all about. That's why we've got all those tables set up. So we wanted to make sure that we had a proper send-off for Cecilia. But she's not going anywhere. We're not going to let her leave. I mean, literally, we're not going to let her leave. We're going to lock the door. She can't go. She's still going to be around. So, and if anybody's interested in the position, you are welcome. There's a sign-up sheet actually in the fellowship hall. We will be starting to reach out on Monday, tomorrow, to folks. I know a few of you are sitting here that have expressed interest. We will make sure to reach out and speak to you. It's a huge, giant shoe that she's leaving behind for folks to fill, but we are confident that the right perfect person is in the right place at the right time to fill that. So with that, let's go ahead and do our Protection for Peace song. Or song. Prayer first, then the song. All right, I welcome, if you are able to stand, please do so and join me as we begin. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. Love of God redolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be.
it begin and don't let it end with you. Spread the joy, spread the peace. Have a beautiful holiday season, everyone. And please join us in the fellowship hall. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys. You sounded beautiful.
You look gorgeous. Thank you so much.